Hello Nursing 720 students, this is Larry Jenkins. My tech tip number 3 is on whiteboard presentations, and I'll try to briefly do this here in about 2 to 3 minutes so I can hold your attention span. Basically in front of me I have a piece of plexiglass that's about 2 feet by 3 feet. You can get this plexiglass at say Menards or Home Depot. That's what we have here in Garden City. Or if you really want to get fancy and probably have a little better quality, you can go to your local glass shop and get aquarium glass. It's a low iron glass that has a little less reflection. So how does this all work? So basically what we do is we will write something, and I will do this here towards the end so I don't write across my face, but you use neon markers and they show up on the plexiglass. So the way we get it to show up is get a strip of LED lighting. It just looks like a little piece of Scotch tape with LED lights on it, and that's attached to the bottom of the plexiglass, and it's shining light up through the glass. Then also there are 3 strips of LED lights that are attached on the glass on the side on the top that illuminates me. Some other things that you'll also need are a backdrop. So we have a black backdrop, which is nothing more than basically a black shower curtain on a shower rod that my friend Roman, a paramedic instructor here, has kind of made a quasi one in his office. So he just has some shower rods that he runs from either side of the office and then hangs the black shower curtain on it. Then you'll need a camera. You can use an iPad, an iPhone, that will work well. He has a Canon, I forget the exact number of a Canon camera that he has. It works pretty well. The camera also has a microphone on it. Probably would work a little better if you had a lavalier mic or a USB wireless mic that you could attach to your lapel. That way you could adjust the sound quality a little better, but this seems to work pretty well without a lot of cost. Then to hold the plexiglass in place, he just has some C-clamps or some wood clamps that, since this is kind of a makeshift, when you do write on it, it will shake a little bit, so you'll see me kind of occasionally when I write put my hand on the side to keep it from shaking. Then during the middle of a lecture, if you need to, you can clean it off with just a, it's like I said, it's just a dry erase board. Same kind of principle that you use to do that. Then once you've done your video, and you need to edit it on the video. So what Roman uses is DaVinci software. It's a free video editing software, and that will make everything work well. What couple of tips that I learned the hard way when I did one of these in a professional learning community, just kind of off the cuff, the former paramedic instructor had me do one, was I had a shirt with writing on it, and if you do that, everything's going to get flipped. That's why you need a solid background. Probably wear a solid shirt or a solid sweater. That'll help you. So I'm just going to kind of write my name up on here, write, Nursing 720, and then when we edit it, we'll flip it and you'll be able to see how that works. So when I write, I just write like I would normally. And then the video editing, when we get done, we'll flip it so that the student will actually be able to see me and the writing will appear to them. It'll make it look like I'm writing left-handed. I'm not left-handed, so I'll just write my name up here. Like I said, it works best if you use neon dry erase markers. And like I said, you can see it shake here a little bit. Hopefully we have a grant that we've applied for through our endowment association here at the college to build a more permanent studio, more permanent structure that I think will be great, where more of the staff can come in over and put their lectures, or they can chunk items, difficult concepts, like I'm going to do one here and a little bit on PaO2 to FiO2 ratios. That's a concept some of my students struggle with. Put that on there. Also, I kind of envision, if we get this grant and we're able to set up a little mini studio, that I'll actually have the students come in and kind of use them as a form of a flipped class. Please write in the comment box if you have any questions about this. I find this kind of a neat modality. There is a little bit of learning curve to it to learn the software, but once you got it set up, it's pretty simple. And like the paramedic instructor told me before Roman came on, he said the best way to learn how to do this is just to make, I can't say the exact words, but he said make 3 bad ones a day and you'll eventually figure it out. Thank you very much.